The InnoSwitch3-TN is very versatile. We call it origami because it can do all these different topologies. It can do isolated, non-isolated, negative outputs. We've actually even developed a tapped synchronous buck converter out of it. We played with SEPIC converters, true converters, so it can do all sorts of power conversion topologies from its very simple basic core. It turns out that the synchronous rectifier that we use on InnoSwitch3-TN has a lower system cost than the high current Schottky diodes or high voltage Schottky diodes that are typically used on the buck converters. Having a lower system cost is a benefit, but not only that, we also provide a higher conversion efficiency. The synchronous rectifier also improves the accuracy for multiple outputs, improves the cross regulation because of the lower voltage drop across it compared to a diode. The InnoSwitch3-TN uses the same core architecture as the InnoSwitch3 families. We have a multi-mode engine which slides the peak current and switching frequency as a function of load in order to maximize the conversion efficiency across the entire range. The InnoSwitch3-TN has a range of safety features: output over voltage, output short circuit, over temperature protection for the primary switch. We painstakingly looked at all the pin faults that are possible for the IC, open pins, short adjacent pins, in order to have mitigating features inside the IC in order to have safe operation even under fault conditions. Typical InnoSwitch3 designs have very low components count. What we've done special in InnoSwitch3-TN is we've incorporated the feedback pin resistors inside the IC as well as the output current sense resistor. So it's extremely low parts count. The InnoSwitch3-TN can achieve zero no load. And what I mean by that is at 230 VAC, with the outputs disconnected, the input power is at 0 milliwatts. We do this without compromise. The output voltage stays at regulation at 5 volts, and we can go from no load to full load in a step and still maintain regulation because of our multi-mode engine. We developed the InnoSwitch3-TN in the MinSop package. This package is actually smaller than the package we featured the InnoSwitch3 in, which is the InSop. Our mission was to develop a package which had a smaller footprint, but still met all the worldwide regulatory requirements for creepage and clearance in a very, very small form factor.